Early voting has been underway now in Miami-Dade for about 2 weeks, giving voters plenty of time to cast their ballots. Jackie caught up with the county supervisor of elections, Christina, to talk about how they're preparing for Election Day.
Christina White, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, the primaries are coming soon. This is the first election since the redistricting. What are some of the biggest changes?
Yes, so we are in a year of redistricting. So our voters need to know that the races and the candidates that they have voted on in the past may not necessarily be the same. So what we have done is mailed all of our 1.6 million registered voters a new voter information card over the last few weeks. So make sure that you're paying attention to your mail, that you discard the old voter information card and replace it with this new one. And really to just prepare in advance. There were changes with congressional lines, state house lines, state senate lines, county commission, school board, and some municipalities. And sometimes it was as small as just a number change, or you, as I said, could be voting in a new race.
You know, many had taken to mail-in voting in the 2020 election, which led to new laws that will slightly change the process. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so that doesn't go into effect until next year, thankfully. Now voters are going to have to request a vote by mail ballot every election cycle, which is different from the past. But I don't want people to get confused, because if you are somebody who had a request on file for 2020, you were grandfathered in, so you will be getting your ballot for both the primary and the general election of this year. It'll be next year that you'll have to re-enroll.
Well, now close to 400,000 mail-in ballots have been sent to Miami-Dade county homes. How will you bring confidence to the voters that the mail-in process will be safe and their vote will be counted?
Voting in not just Miami-Dade County, but the state of Florida is very safe, very secure. The beauty of Florida election law is that you can pick the way to vote that you feel the most confident in. If you like to go in person, there's early voting in Election Day, and then there's also vote by mail. So there's many, many options. But I can tell you there are many safeguards in place. We know when we've mailed you your vote by mail ballot. We know when it's been received. You can yourself track that on our website so that you're not concerned that we haven't received it. We use the signatures on file for you on your voter record to confirm that it was in fact you that voted that ballot. If not, as I said, we notify you. So it's another safeguard that's in place. And then, as far as returning it to us, we do have drop-off locations throughout Miami-Dade County beginning on August 8th. And so that's one more, I think, confidence booster to our voters to be able to hand it to us directly at the locations.
The deadline to register to vote and change party affiliation, as you know, is important in the state of Florida for the primary. It already passed. Do you have any numbers or stats that you can report to us on that?
Yes, in fact, it has passed. So in Miami-Dade County, we have nearly 1.6 million registered voters, predominantly Democrat, then no party affiliates, then Republicans, and then minor parties. So that's pretty much on par. I mean, there's certainly shifting all the time between parties, and the no party affiliate group continues to increase all throughout the country, really. But our demographics pretty much have stayed pretty similar in Miami-Dade.
The primary is August 23rd. What will you be doing on that day?
Oh, we're very, very busy on Election Day. We have over 1,000 precincts operating. We have many vote by mail ballots that are still coming in. The canvassing board is meeting, publishing results to our voters. We typically have results published as early as 7:15 on election night, and just really closing out the election. There's a lot happening on Election Day.
I know. So good luck to you. Let's hope the primary goes as smooth as possible. Christina, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. We are ready for you. Now it's on the voter to come out and take advantage of the opportunity to vote in any way that you would like.